Good early evening, late afternoon, whatever you want to say. Happy Super Metroid Day to everybody. We have the Super Metroid 2024-25 multi-category tournament. I'm Kev Nastix, and with me today for this spectacular race between Idle and Kyzentun is Exact Science. And I just want to say we have quite a spectacular show lined up for all of you. As you see, the first pick was any percent. Now, the vetoes. Kyzentun vetoed GT Classic. Idle vetoed North Korea percent. So we have a gentle person's agreement to race any percent, but we're going to do it with a twist. I would like to have my co-com explain what this any percent twist is going to be.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Kev. So, we are going to be running what is called the Chozo Challenge originally, but it's on the leaderboard, the category extensions board as all Chozo rewards. So basically, if you're familiar with the Varia or Dash Rando Chozo item split, it's the same as that. You're only allowed to collect the items at those locations, and you have to collect all of them. So that's any Chozo statue. It's anything behind a boss. So Varia suit for this purpose, Wreck Shipwright supers, just like in randomizers. Space jump and Ridley energy tank, and morph, of course, because you can't do anything without morph. And so it's a very cool category that started as a meme, but actually has a lot of really interesting tech in it. Because we're gonna have to do things like get spring ball without gravity suit, or um, be, because early supers isn't a Chozo location. Not only is spore spawn required, but there is a required Bryn Reserve reverse mock ball.
And let's not forget about the extremely dangerous lava dive like you would see in GT Classic, along with the Green Gate glitch and a very low energy Ridley fight. Not only that, but a required 15 and 10 Turian, which means that this run probably has more reset points than Shiny Zenny's RBO route.
Yeah, it's if you're going for a totally like perfect run where you hit every trick and don't make any major mistakes, you've got a lot of places that that will get
Are
ruined
you
for sure.
referencing Susream?
Uh perhaps Stream has is the current world record holder in this category and has a very, very interesting route that involves some stuff that's technically in bounds. He Batoon skips. We're not going to see either runner do this. Both of these runners are going to do the standard ice clip to Batoon and fight Batoon. So as far as the Chozo rewards, you might think it's just like the loadout sounds like 100% or like GT Classic, like you just get all the majors, boring. But notably, Gravity Suit is not a Chozo location. It's not the Wreck Ship Boss reward because that's Wreck Ship Right Supers, and it's it like it's not the one at the top of Wreck Ship or Wreck Ship E Tank. Like those are the two Chozo statues. And so you can't get gravity, which makes you do a lot of really interesting things. And we'll see how exactly these runners sequence their route.
It's going to be very interesting. There are a lot of routing possibilities for this. Just a little bit of history with this. A lot of us in chat, like Exact said, it started off as a meme, and then Idle and I kind of put the final touches on this, and we became the first world record holders, so to speak. I had the record, Idle had the record, I had the record. We bounced it back and forth. And then MGA came in and slaughtered us along with MM2, and then Susream came in and embarrassed all of us with like just the ways this can be done. So what I'm expecting, I think Kai is going to do early gauntlet, and Idle will end up doing late gauntlet because those are routing possibilities. You do not need the E-Tank until the end of the game, but it is a little bit of a safety to pick it up at the beginning. And the way we're going to see our runners route this, they're going to have to be careful about reset points. Like for instance, if they pick up the high jump E-tank by mistake on the way to high jump, that is going to be a reset. And that will be a big penalty. Now the runners have decided that if they don't follow the rules of the category and pick up something by mistake, they did come up with criteria just for fair play. But this is any percent, so any percent is any percent. And I want to give shout out there that we have any percent Chozo thrown up on the board right there so everybody can see, and probably like, hey, wait a minute, this is not a category offered in the tournament, but come on, any percent.
I mean, it's any percent. They are collecting any of the percents, and they are completing the game without quote unquote major glitches as traditionally defined.
Somebody's going to have to link like the SRC description of this category into the chat so we don't, because it's really difficult to explain. They basically can only pick up the items that count as Chozo items in a Chozo randomizer. That's the meme.
Yeah, so every major 3 tanks, 3 energy tanks, 1 reserve, 15, 10, 5 ammo, and every major except for gravity is what we're going to pick up.
You are hard required to pick up all the majors because that's the spirit of the category, because you don't technically need all those majors to finish the game, but just because of the nature of the category, it is hard required. And look at that entrance right there. 2 really nice entrances and a BT. Idle just behind Kyzentun. And you know what? I got to say, Exact, the movement between both of these runners is very, very even. We got about a 2 or 3 second difference here, not too much. Runners, this is where you're going to see the divergence, because after we beat Bomb Teresa, we got our bombs, from the Chozo. 230 missiles is a Chozo statue. Gauntlet E-tank is a Chozo statue. So you start thinking around, okay, what are the Chozo statues? That's what you're going to see. So, oh boy, both of them getting kind of, Idle getting a little bit scammed. We got the decapitation animation right there. And thanks to Jestro for linking the category in the chat there.
Idle also got the banana attack because BT did his AI roll when Idle had full missiles. So what you're going to see both runners do here, though, is go down and pick up the 230 missiles. If this is routed using the optimal boss order, we do not get our 3rd pack of missiles until just before G4. It's the bowling missiles, which are the Chozo location there, which optimally you get right before G4 because you do Kyzentun last. I think Kyzentun does Kyzentun second.
Look at that. Idle got a nice little
I love that.
Ball into there. Not quite the mock ball, but very good exit there. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
We get the save by Kai. I like this save here. I'm sorry to go against you, but like this would be quicker than the ship save. I wouldn't have even thought of the partner save for early gauntlet.
Yeah, no, that's very true. That's very true. One advantage I think Kai is going to have here is that he runs a lot of like suitless categories, so he's going to be very, very comfortable in. So
he's not going to do early gauntlet. So okay,
I would think the ship save is better for early gauntlet.
Well, this was a good save for the Terminator tank right there. And that's just to make sure that he didn't accidentally pick up the Terminator tank. All right.
Yep.
So we have the same route confirmed. I was pretty sure Kai said earlier that he was going to do early gauntlet, but I know Kai did just get a PB with his practice run before this, so maybe tried a different route and feels that this is the best chance to take Idle out. Ooh, Idle. Not really dangerous. Now, here's another thing with the missiles right here. You need 10 going in here, or you have to farm. Well, either way, you're going to have to farm. You'll have to farm on the way out because you're not going to have super missiles. This is where the category starts to become unique. So you're going to see Idle is going to go in here and pick up the reserve tank. Kai will follow, and then we have that, could be a trouble point for the runners, the required reverse mock ball.
Yep. Early supers, not a Chozo location.
Idle nails it.
Very nice from Idle.
Yep. Now has to farm up missiles to shoot this pink door, which you really wouldn't think of, playing this category for the first time because you never have to do that. And Kyzentun nails it right there. We got a double reverse mock ball first try, Kai. What an exceptional start. Now we're going to see like Hey, there are some tricks to fighting Spo. Anybody that
Yep.
has never fought Spo vanilla, like when you just roll in there with some missiles, you can do something on the second round that you can't do on the first round. There's like these little tricks to get in extra missiles to reduce the number of rounds. I think we're more likely to see 4 or 5 round spore spawns, but a 3 would be very good and a 2 would be perfect.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to do fast. The way
I don't
that
know if we have enough missiles to do a 2 round either.
10 should be enough. Yeah, it only takes 10 missiles.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He has 960. Which is 8 charge shots exactly with pea shooter. But what was I saying? Yeah, so the way I think about spore spawn is imagine Fantoon, right? But every pattern is a slow, and you can only air Doppler.
And yes, we have to kill Spore Spawn. Spore Spawn is hard required with this route that our runners have chose, because this is the only super pack on a Chozo statue, and our other super pack is going to be right supers because that's a Chozo reward in Wreck Ship. Okay, 2 missiles in the first round for Idle. It's not too good, but if you shoot Spore Spawn at the right time with the missile as Spore Spawn opens their mouth the second time, you can freeze it open, kind of like what you do with Kraid's hand.
Oh,
And
that's
Idle
how
does
you
get
do
it,
that.
doesn't get a lot of missiles, and Kai getting 4 missiles in on the first round, really good first round.
Yeah, that's a good Doppler right there. Yeah, this is actually a really interesting boss fight.
I love this fight.
It's almost a shame that we don't do it, but it's really slow and like takes forever to get good at, and so I'm glad we don't do it, because it'd
Yeah,
be a
and
really
any like
discouraging thing.
regular it would be, but it's a really fun fight if you do some categories where it's required. This is one of the categories you can do. Spore Spawn RTA is really fun, and then I think Nintendo Power Percent also does Spore Spawn, so there are some required Spore Spawn categories. So a little bit of love for Spore Spawn. Simultaneous double Spore Spawn kill right there on the screen.
Both of them able to skip drops here. Kai's health a little sketchy, but he's gonna go down red tower.
Let's go.
Sick. All right, and so there are our super missiles. That is the last pack of super missiles that Idle will be getting after he beats Fantoon at the end of the game. Idle will be doing the optimal boss order, which will be Kraid, Ridley, Dragon, Fantoon. So we're going to go down to Kraid, we're going to kill him, we're going to get the Various suit. We can't collect the E-Tank. We'll go down into Norfair, and we'll do basically the PRKD Norfair collection. But we will not pick up High Jump E-Tank. If the runners pick up High Jump E-Tank, they're both going to save before High Jump E-Tank. Basically, because if you pick that up, that's a dead run because you're not allowed to pick it up, even though it's like still a valid run as far as the tournament's concerned, because it's still just any percent as far as the rules are concerned.
Kai,
that's unfortunate from Kai.
Okay. Fortunately, they don't do enough damage to double hit to death right there. So, Kai making us a little bit nervous there. This is actually really interesting. So we're going to go up and get the power bombs here. This is our only power bomb pack that we're allowed to pick up in the run. So our runners are going to get it right now. I had something I was going to say before Kai almost took that took that hit right there. Oh man, this is really cool. Yeah, looking at save points, I can only think of a couple other categories where picking up an item when you don't want to negates the category. Like low percent ice, it would negate the category. Max percent GT, you would kill your run by picking up an item you're not supposed to. Nintendo Power Percent. So there are a handful of quote unquote any percent routes that you can do that are hard required as far as what items you can and cannot pick up. So some of the safety saves, like Idle, I think is going to do an early X-ray play. So you're going to see Idle is going to save right here to do what you would see a lot of randomizers do, is that early X-ray play to get the X-ray early, which does save you a bit of time. I don't think Kai is going to do that. So
No.
Kai will have to pick up X-ray beam later with a red tower return prior to going into Meridia.
Yep. So that is Idle is going to save time doing that in theory, but he's doing it. He's not just doing it on like a tank. Like he's got a reserve, but reserves kind of suck for this. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's gonna have to farm a little bit extra now.
Yeah,
Um,
so theoretically it saves time, but what you're seeing is you're seeing energy farming right here. And the thing about getting X-ray, you only need it in Meridia. So it's kind of doesn't really waste all that much time. Like I would say it's probably less than 30 seconds to do this early play than getting it later. Might
um,
say 40 seconds.
oh, theoretically have grapple later, like because you do it like after Norfair, so you would have grapple, which would be faster. But I don't think grapple is like super faster. It's only a few seconds. Very
Idle,
nice,
you madman. That was
beautiful,
spectacular.
good farm.
Now, that's dangerous enough on the way in, but now Idle has to get out, and you can take what is it? It's 60 damage,
So what we're gonna
right?
see Idle do here, is he's going to mess with his. Oh, he's not going to do anything with his reserves. He's feeling very confident.
You got to wait for the waiver.
Yep, he's doing the like one tank version. It is possible to get in and out of X-ray
Oh,
on
Kai,
no
please don't
energy
die to
tanks.
mini trade. Please don't
Yeah,
die to mini trade.
yeah, please, please be careful. Boost and jump,
Oh
and
no!
he's fine.
Okay, you're
He's
okay.
fine.
Don't get hit
It
again.
it sucks,
Woo,
but
buddy.
he's fine.
Well,
I
almost.
I
Not
think
quite yet.
he maybe didn't deboost far, or he like deboosted off of the waiver like late when it was too far to the left, maybe. I didn't catch exactly what happened there, but
Oh my gosh. That
all
was
right, we're
scary
out.
in the dark, not being able to take one hit. Already, this race is just lit. Dude, go to the Slaughter's refill. Just be safe, Idle. Come on. Come on. No need to be hero. No, I know everything's going to do fairly little damage here, but anyways, this is the excitement of the category. So we got our Spazer Beam. After Idle picks this up, both runners will have Spazer Beam. So we'll see how much that early X-ray play benefits Idle. But we are by no means, we're not even to the most volatile sections of this run yet. You can bet your bottom both of our runners are taking a save before Ridley, and we're probably going to see one before High Boots E-Tank as well.
Yep.
Max GT is another category. We would skip the high jump boots E-Tank in this. So, like with a multi-category tournament, it's fascinating how many different ways you have to approach a room and remind yourself, okay, don't pick this up. All right, wait, this category, I got to pick this up. Okay, I got to go in this room this way, but no, it's a different category. I got to go in another way. And it's just, you're really good if you can, go back and forth between categories like this.
Yeah, just think of how many different strats there are for like almost every category has a unique worst room strat, except for like Hundo and the GT categories, and I guess DPRK and KPDR are the same, but like there's a lot of variants, a lot of rooms with like the categories, and like this is because this has like a very non-standard loadout and routing. This category is interesting to me because it takes elements from like new route and like RBO and like GT Classic to a degree. But like it's like RBO with Varia and low ammo.
I mean, that's kind of a decent way of putting it. It does almost feel like that, and it's the crossover between categories is pretty good. So Kai is not getting Ice Beam right now.
No, Kai is going to do double Norfair. So Kai is going up to wrecked ship, which is why he did not get the Gauntlet E-Tank. He may actually get Gauntlet E-Tank after wrecked ship.
I see. I typically would get ice and do Ridley, and okay, I didn't even think
Yeah,
of
yeah,
a
yeah,
double
yeah.
Norfair route.
No, Kai does Fantoon second, which is how he's skipping Gauntlet E-Tank, because he would have to do the 0+1 Ridley fight, which is it's awful.
It is,
Like,
and Idle actually has quite a lot of experience when he was grinding this category, and has also become a recent fan of low ice. So Idle is much more comfortable, I believe, with low percent Ridleys.
let's see, you have 3 body hits. The fourth one kills you. That's all the damage that you have with 0+1, and that's if you use your reserves properly.
Well, and also if you don't take fireball damage, I would imagine.
No, no, exactly. Like that, those are just body hits, and then fireball is almost a third of that, and um, a tail is twice a fireball. And yeah, remember you're on Variasuit fighting Ridley, so everything does double damage what it would do in any percent with gravity.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Both of our runners successfully getting past the high jump E-tank um, scenario, so good job there. Nice deboost out of Bad Cave from Kyzentun. Now we didn't even talk about the wave missile skip.
Right. Yes. So this is another potential reset point. Because they are directly in your way. Very nice. Oh
He's
no!
got to do it again.
Oh no!
Oh man!
All right, we get back up there. Don't take a hit. Jump over. Get a little bit more runway. Make sure we clear the. Now this is kind of dangerous. We are on. We don't want to trigger reserves. Mostly at this point for Kai because it's slow. Idle wouldn't want to trigger reserves because he needs those reserves at this point. He's not going to get much chance to do farming before Lower Norfair. So unless he'll probably stop at. I mean, he'll stop at Purple Shaft or Speed Bugs. He'll stop at Speed Bugs for supers, maybe. We'll see. What the farms look like, but this is Idle. It's interesting. Idle is running a PRK, basically running a PRKD Upper Norfair, and Kai is doing an early Croc Hundo Upper Norfair.
Yeah, I would definitely say that Idle's route is theoretically faster, but the volatility points are increased just simply based on low energy situation.
Yes, for sure. It's optimal, but it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Or not, it's not optimal. So Stream's route is optimal with its get spring ball first, double spring ball jump out of Precious.
So stream doesn't count. Only mortals apply. Nice right side bubble mountain from Idle there, only taking one extra jump, but that's a real tight, with high jump boots especially, that's a super tight wall jump.
Yeah, not even having to freeze the waiver. Very nice.
Yeah, I would say, like I've said this before in the last year or so, but Idle has really come out of the gate hard in the last year. It's been looking really good all year. What an improved runner over the last 2 years.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so Idle is about to finish up this Upper Norfair collection. I believe, it's faster to just go to Lower Norfair now and then go to Croc on the way out. So I imagine that's what Idle will do here. Because again, you don't really need grapple for Lower Norfair. Because you don't need to do any long farms. Pre-Ridley bugs or anything. Ooh, Idle getting screwed over on super drops there.
Look at this entry from Kyzentun down here. That was a really, really nice strat leaving Crockemeyer. And nice deboost from Idle. Look at these runners with this swaggy movement.
Yeah, we
really
are
seeing quite a showcase here.
Yeah, we are gaming today. Oh, all right. All right. All right. So yeah, Idle gonna save the super. Oh.
Yeah, conserving supers. 2 is not a very good count right here. How you got well, let's see. Idle, where can Idle farm for the GGG? Would you go to pre-speed or
There's
or
like,
yeah? How would you get down? Oh, so Idle's gonna go like GT Classic way anyway, so you can farm. Idle will be able to farm
okay,
up
yeah,
supers for the Green Gate, so he's gonna
he's
be
got
okay.
that. It's the stupid purple farm, but it's a
Yeah.
farm. And he just needs supers from there. If he gets full supers, got a super here. He's gonna go down. He might get a super from this Sova. Oh, he's gonna do the.
Maybe he's
Is
gonna
he?
do Croc.
Maybe he is going to. Okay, he is going to Croc. So idle is. Oh, interesting. I need to be a little careful there because
Where is Kai go? Why is Kai going this way?
he's going to get
This
ice.
how he's getting Ice Beam. Well, that's kind of neat. I actually would not have thought of that. That's an interesting way to route it. Okay, but don't die.
I would imagine it's faster for him at least.
Could you imagine doing like out of Croc? You do that reverse, mock ball when you're blue, and then just bust through everything.
Yeah. It's you can probably silly stuff with there too.
Yes, Meridia will be suitless. Answering a question in chat, we will not be picking up Gravity Suit because
Yes.
it would just make this just a super lame category. Removing Gravity Suit makes this the sweetest challenge.
Yep. Gravity Suit is not on a Chozo statue. It's not a boss reward. The boss reward for Kyzentun is the wreck ship right hand supers. All right, Kai, that looks good. Ice escaping. And yeah, I'm curious what exactly Idle is doing. Oh, so I imagine what we'll see is Kai go up, do wreck ship, maybe get gauntlet. But excuse me, do wreck ship and get the super pack and the energy tank and the missiles.
If he
So
gets
Kai will.
Gauntlet, he'll have what 2+1 going into Lower Norfair,
Yep.
and the Ridley tank on the way out for that last tank. So, comfort wise, that's a decently comfortable Lower Norfair with screw attack.
I think that's as comfy as you can make Lower Norfair in this category. Those 5 extra supers are particularly useful. Oh, interesting.
That's true, shortening the fight as well with the supers.
He's going now, I guess probably because of energy concerns on the way back. I'm not sure. I would have.
You'd have more energy on the way back, so yeah, why not get this after?
Well, because you wouldn't want to risk losing any of it before Meridia. Because on 2+1, Meridia enemies are scary even with Varia. Like crabs are 60, fish are 40.
That's
Pirates,
true. Without Gravity Suit, everything still hits really hard.
pink pirates are 80, so you have to be very careful when you're getting plasma. Grapple beam mentioned. So yeah, grapple beam does have the fastest projectile of any of Samus's weapons. So it's the best one to open doors with generally because you can do it. It has a limited range, but it is like a faster projectile. All right. So yeah, Kai coming here, having Varia really, really makes X-Ray more comfortable. It's like still not great, but the spikes are only 30, so you can survive 3 hits before you pop reserves.
Hold your breath for this lava dive.
Okay, Idle. Good luck, have fun. Just roll in.
That's my strat. Good old bowling ball. That was definitely unintentional.
Oh.
What is Kai gonna do some funky Gmo R mode stuff? What is Kai doing?
Kai's probably going to get an R mode blue here. Oh, this is why he does Gauntlet later.
I see.
So he is going to damage down here so that he will be one hit away from activating the reserve refill. He is going to charge a Shine Spark and then get hit by the cat while in the spark windup, because the reserve tank refill at this point will interrupt his Shine Spark. The cat has unfortunately wandered over kind of far to the left. Kai can't reset this room here. Oh, that looks good. He got it. All right.
Son of a gun. What an alchemist.
So Kai now with a blue suit. Are we going to Meridia? I guess we're going to Meridia now.
Oh my lord, don't hit dash.
Don't hit dash and don't stop moving. Okay, Idle did have a pre-lava dive save. Cool. Oh my word.
Let's go.
What a lava dive. Yeah, see?
Oh, I'm so excited that we're
0+1 scary. This is also scary for Kai because that's exactly a crab hit from death. So we're gonna freeze this fish, gonna kill this crab and get a power bomb. I think he maybe would have preferred a big energy here. We have to be careful not to kill these things because these are how we climb up. That fish looks a little high, but it should be fine. Yeah.
Now, Kai has
Very good
probably more suitless Meridia experience than almost anybody else in the community, except for people that have been running the game for a decade. Like, Kai lives without his suit on in these categories. Idle successfully doing the GGG, and I am just so in awe of what our runners can do in a tournament setting, a round robin match. This is some pretty sick stuff. We got some very cool route deviation. We got some nice ways of showing how this game is extremely broken. We've got incredible movement from both runners, and just the unique strats, the creativity.
So is Kai going to carry this all the way to Dragon and use it to
I hope so.
Precious? I imagine that's what he's going to do. Oh, he can't really save, because if he saves and resets, he won't have this blue suit anymore.
I wonder if he's just going to use it in full halfy room.
He could use it for Coliseum. It's a much bigger time save to use it for Precious Escape, because otherwise the X-ray climb takes like 60, almost 70 seconds if you're really good at it.
I love how this game just gives you a blue suit anytime like something happens while you're trying to put off a Shine Spark. It's just like, we'll give you this. We don't know what else to do. The game just gives you a spark for free. I don't get it. I love this game. Oh no!
Oh, thankfully it was from a projectile. So
one still no.
All right,
he's got to save.
Yeah. So yeah, everything in here does 100 damage. So Idle does not have a full reserve tank, which is good, because if he did,
double hit.
Yeah, he would get double hit if he body hit a pirate. The projectile will despawn immediately after hitting Samus, but enemies will not. So you will take multiple body hits, and it's bad when things do 100 damage and you have 100 reserve. All right.
Oh. Kai is so good in Meridia. It's ridiculous.
All right. So yeah, Idle, we'll see here, is just gonna have to repeat the GGG and that farm, unfortunately. Yeah, so Kai is going to use this to escape Dragon, which is much faster than the X-ray climb that Idle is going to end up doing.
That is really, really cool. Like, yeah, it definitely could help. I wonder how this is going to stack up.
Careful.
Yeah, don't lose that blue in the sand.
Yeah,
But Kai does know how to X-ray climb, so.
Oh,
Ooh,
word,
don't you dare! You got
close.
saved.
How did he not lose the blue suit there? That was some manner of witchcraft.
Yeah, I mean, blue, you can run on top of the sand, but if you go in like a pixel, like you're done. Wait, is he saving? Can't save.
He won't have the blue suit. He will have to X-ray climb if he does not first try Dragon here.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I thought just the act of saving lost your blue suit. Okay, I was nervous.
No. I panicked for a second, but then I remembered it's just like you lose the blue part of the echoes when you hit the water sometimes.
Oh, Idle having a little bit of difficulty here. Hopefully we'll survive this second round. I would probably pop the reserve right now manually.
I believe he only has 40 in there to address the risk of a double hit.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because if it fills you up quicker, your iframes don't come back.
Yeah, so you have 96 iframes when an enemy hits you.
Look at how Kai is invincible with Dragon. I forgot about that. This route is sick.
All right, so now Kai is going to do the grapple quick kill here. Has just enough energy to do it. Is gonna have to be on top of this grapple jump. Especially depending on drops. See, we only got 55 energy. I think that's enough for one attempt with Varia. But it's not great.
Girl, this race is sick. Like, I wonder what that's gonna do. Like, if Kai first tries this, and Idle first tries Ridley, like, I wonder how close we are. If Idle hadn't taken the death, I would put Idle maybe a little bit ahead, but like, I don't know. This is crazy. I can't even really tell because we still have Spring Ball, and like, we haven't even talked about our jump and like the perils of getting into those rooms. So Kai could spark out of here. He might go for one more try.
Okay, Idle can get the spark on this pirate.
All right, I would just shine spark out of here and then X-ray climb personally.
Yeah, I think that's faster than doing Dragon again, but
yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Still cool.
So,
I mean, I think the blue suits still save time getting, through Batoon Hallway and all that, so didn't lose a lot of time to get. And X-ray climb, if you know how to do it right, like I think it feels slower than it actually is.
Yeah, I think generally you're looking for like a high 6x room time.
Nice force buck right there, and turn off morph ball just in case. We don't want soft locks here.
Yeah. All right, and so with this first part, because Samus is only stuck in the wall on one tile, you have to turn to the left when you stand up. Otherwise, she'll wiggle out of the wall. Because you can wiggle to the left, or to the right, you can't wiggle to the left. Once you're stuck on that second tile of Samus's hitbox as well, you can just start going. And yeah, like we saw, Kai unequipped Morph Ball to do this, because if you morph while X-ray climbing, it's a soft block.
I like how Idle is taking their time on this fight. That was a little sketch, but it's a 60 shot fight with this beam combination, but as Exact was telling us earlier, like 3 body hits and you're dead. So like, and Idle is trying to, I think Idle was talking earlier about the risks of jumping over Ridley with such low energy. And Idle has been running a lot of low ice and getting, used to the jump over strat there. So, with a lot of different categories, you have to approach the fight differently. It's similar, but it is not the same.
Yep. Kai, I think making pretty quick progress in this X-ray climb. I think, okay, it looked like maybe he was stuck there for a couple of turns there, but no, it looks, in general, this looks like a pretty snappy X-ray climb.
Yeah, this is quick. Just about 3 or 4 more, and then you can just shoot and jump through the door. Uh-oh, Idle. Be careful. Doing a really great job nipping Ridley. We still have 10 missiles left. Ridley's nice and red.
Yeah, so it's a 60-shot fight. The 10s, if you have 5 supers, that's 3,000 damage, so that knocks off 10 shots. And then you have 9 missiles to knock off another 3. So you have to do a total of 47 plus all of your ammo if you don't do any power bombs, which
Idle.
very good fight. One
Amazing
flame hit,
fight.
and that was it. Very, very nice. Didn't even use his missiles.
I would actually say, with the amount of energy you have here and not having the gravity suit, I would say that this fight is harder than the low ice Ridley fight, even though it's only 60 shots.
No, I disagree with that. I think that it's like it's a difficult fight, but you can't really like it's not really possible to overstate like how much of a test of endurance that low ice fight is. Whereas this one is closer to like an RBO fight.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. I do love the low ice Ridley fight, though. It is a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I think the low ice Ridley fight, other than like maybe like world record level RBO, like certainly in general, low ice is like in general the hardest category aside from that. But I think that like same with the Ridley fight. Like I think low ice has the most difficult Ridley fight of any of the mainline categories.
I think if you're talking optimally, I was just speaking strictly of survivability. But
Okay.
yeah, I get that. But either way, spectacular stuff here from the runners. We're going to see Kyzentun going to pick up Plasma Beam. We still have to worry about getting hit here because Kai still has no E-Tank, and these Space Pirates still hit for a lot. Idle, through attack, doesn't have to worry so much coming out of here, but we did see Idle break spin and Amphitheater earlier. So you just basically have to be careful this entire run. We're going to see Idle do pretty much the same stuff we saw Kai do already, albeit with likely a different approach. I don't think we're going to see... was that R mode that Kai did earlier?
Yes, that was an R mode blue suit.
Yeah, R mode blue suit. So I think Idle's going to do Suitless Meridia more traditionally. Like you would see like an RBO, that kind of traditional Meridia. And I can't wait what's coming up on Kai's screen. We're about to go see how you pick up Spring Ball when you can't bomb jump underwater.
Yeah,
and you don't have gravity suit.
Yeah, interestingly enough, to get to Spring Ball, it only has the 2-tile high little vertical things. And yeah, as Kev says, you're supposed to use gravity suit and bomb jump there. Kai turning off Spazer so as to not kill these Evers, because you need to freeze that one and climb on it to get over here to Shektool.
And this Ever has to be at right there. You have to get pretty much the right height to get on top of that pillar. Oh no. So Kai's gonna have to do probably a power bomb. Well, no, maybe he can refreeze it.
He's good. He can keep refreezing. He's fine. Idle, meanwhile, is going to be making his way to Meridia. So one advantage to what Kai has done here is that a very nice grapple into a flatly jump there. Kai, you don't need to...
That's a very neat pseudo screw. Smart.
He doesn't have regular screw attack yet. That's right.
Yeah, that's pseudo screw. I mean, Kai does a lot of routing. Kai is I would say a pioneer in some of the suitless routing stuff that people have been doing lately. In a lot of ways, just very dedicated to the tech and does really great job planning ahead and doing some unique routing strats. I think it's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
As you yawn. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'm just EP. But
nice entry from Idle. Both of them getting this spectacular entry here.
They're good. Gonna freeze the fish. Here, gonna kill this guy for the drop. So interesting. So Kai is gonna do. He's getting plasma. He got plasma for the Ridley fight. And so that'll make it much less scary to be on zero.
And we'll have
Zero
plasma
plus
for
one.
Ridley, so that's
Ooh.
another thing that could speed this route up.
Yeah. And here we go. This is the R jump we were talking about. So I never thought to turn off high jump. That probably makes it easier. So basically,
I don't, but yes, it does make it easier.
You use X-ray to force a stand. You jump and hold down, then angle down on the D-pad. And you hold an angle button. And then you jump right before a pause while holding down. You switch from angle down on the D-pad to down. Jump while holding down an angle. There's a 4-frame window for this before the pause. And then very nicely done from Kai.
Yeah,
And
it
then
is definitely possible to do with high jump boots, but it is much more difficult to do with high jump boots. Requires an extra menu. So if you can do it without, actually, I don't even know if it requires an extra menu, but definitely harder with high jump boots.
no wonder it took me so long to get it in my run the other night. All right, so Kai gonna very nice spring ball or space jump mid-air morph. So yeah, basically, the way that trick works is that you clip Samus into the floor so she can jump, just like with the wreck ship or wasteland clip, right? And then holding R or holding an angle button and crouch jumping. Normally, crouch jumping makes you start your jump higher. But holding an angle actually makes it start lower, so you jump with less height. And then since you're already holding down, when you pause, it buffers the down release. And so when you unpause, you can just keep holding jump, and then you do the morph like as soon as you get control of Samus. And Samus morphs and does like the mid-air morph thing where she floats up and you can just move over. And the second one you just down grab. All right, Idle having a bit of annoyance with this Metroid here, but does get it. Doesn't bother to farm the Metroid. I imagine this will just be a similar strat to what Kai did, where there'll be some ammo, and then we'll go stand in the corner and shoot him. Batoon does do a lot of damage. All right, so we need 6 charge shots here. That's 1, 2, 3. Very nice. That was close. 4, 5. Very nice. Oh, Idle. Those were very clean charge shots. That is hard to do on that guy. All right, now it looks like we see Kai here, who's going to be going to Lower Norfair now. We'll be doing the same 0+1 Lower Norfair that Idle did, except we'll have Plasma Beam. And so now
this little jump Idle has to do that Kai didn't have to do. It's really tough.
Yep, this is required because you cannot collect the Batuni tank. Also, just to, it's definitely possible to do that R jump with high jump boots on. I did it last night, or whenever I did the run of that, but it was annoying for sure. But also,
I've run so much max percent suitless that I don't really have trouble with it anymore. But it just you have to be very quick. I don't know. It's just like anything else. You get a feel for certain strats. Kai's doing like the
well. Look at Kev over here, the gamer.
Well, I mean, I have so few things that I'm actually good at, so I flex when I can.
Anyway, there was a question in chat a little while ago, or a comment in chat a little while ago. This is actually on the there is a category on the board for it. It's not on the main Super Metroid board. It's on the category extensions board, but it's called All Chozo Rewards. If you want to check it out, Jestro, Upthread linked the rules and the the SRC page for it if
And
you want
this
to check
is
it out.
a gentleman's agreement between the runners to stick to this route and the requirements therein.
Yes, they are collecting any of the percents, therefore these are valid any percent runs.
Nice
Very
GGG
nice.
from Kyzentun right there. Gonna lay that power bomb to hope to not
Careful!
do
Oh
that.
no!
I
We
mean, if
got
you're
the
gonna
post
lay the
lava
power
dive safe,
bomb, at least
right?
let it kill the waivers first.
Yeah, we
I'm
do
sorry.
have the. Okay. Okay,
This is
that's
gonna bring this race a little closer, though.
well, okay, yeah. So Kai, both of them just have Fantoon left after the boss that they're like killing now, Idle actively killing now, and Kai on his way to kill. But yeah, Idle's resources looking good, I think. Has to be careful with Dragon here. All right, gets the goop.
This game is so stupid mean with how it decides to kill you sometimes.
All right, very clean grapple kill. Does use a lot of energy because he wasn't able to get quite as much damage in
Nice. Let's
initially.
go. I'm sorry. I'm excited.
No, that's fair. Last super, GGG is hype.
I have
All right.
no idea how close they are. I would like to say that, this Idol still has to get Spring Ball and has more Sueless Meridia. Kai is done with the Sueless Meridia. I think Idol is a little bit ahead, but doesn't Idol still? No, did Idol do? Yeah, Idol's done Croc. I feel like
Yeah.
Idol's still ahead, but I cannot tell by how much.
Yeah,
He's gonna
Idle.
faster lower Norfair from Kai here than Idol had because Kai has Space Jump. Idol having much better luck here. Idol still has the X-ray climb though, and get Spring Ball. Like, could conceivably they get to wreck ship at approximately the same time? Where does Idol go? Idol probably goes Forgotten Highway.
Yeah, Idle will get Plasma and then go Forgotten Highway.
And which way does Kyzentun go to Meridia? Or I mean, go to wreck ship all the way through Red Tower.
Yep, it would have to be because it's
Can't
definitely.
go through Meridia. It's too slow.
I mean, you could theoretically. I wouldn't recommend it, but
I wouldn't want to. This is so cool. Like, I kind of hope, like, I really hope these routes converge. They were so close at the beginning until their routes diverged. And, like, even with the choices they've made and the deaths they've had, like, I feel like this has been a really close race. It feels close. I don't know. There's something exciting about it.
all right, yeah. Idle also being much more. Okay, a bit more aggressive about it now, but is being a bit safer about this initial X-ray climb than Kai was. I think Kai has a bit more experience X-ray climbing,
I only
particularly
do
doing
one
this
way
one.
myself. I don't know how to do the two-way. Once you get into the wall start, like once you get that pink pillar, you can start doing two-way wall climbs, but I can only do one way. I get confused with the inputs going two ways.
Oh yeah, I just kind of I've developed a nice technique where I just sort of sit my thumb on down and just sort of rock it back and forth.
Ooh, nice microwave pirates there. Shout outs to Derp because Derp hates microwaving pirates because it's slow.
You have plasma beam. You have charge. There's a better strat.
There is a better strat, but it looks like Kai's just
Yeah.
as lazy as I am and refuses to learn it.
I mean, it's a valid strat. It's a legitimate strategy. 2, 3. All right. So now we're gonna see 18 charge shots. 1.
Oh no, you wanted that turnaround there. Ridley was
That's
being a
not
jerk.
great. Ooh, also taking a flame there. So,
Can you please pop your reserve, Kai? Thank you.
yeah, I was worried for a second there. You need to. That's a little dangerous. You don't need to leave that little. If you.
Oh.
Yeah, I would want to leave at least probably 31. Because that will give you a flame hit. All right, Kai taking the tail hit there. Ridley, okay, 2. That's 1, 2.
Not good. I think
3,
Ridley's dead. No?
4. No, one more. Okay, this one for good measure.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no! Tried going for the quick explosion. If you do a like wall jump, some sort of wall jump, morph, unmorph shenanigans, you can trick Ridley's AI into doing all 10 of the grab attempts that he's supposed to do at once, and he will explode. For the fight to end, for Ridley to grab you, or for the fight to end and Ridley to explode, he has to either grab you or try to grab you 10 times. And yeah, you can manip all 10 of those to happen at once if you do it correctly, but Kai unfortunately missed it and then was in a bad position when Ridley came back down trying to grab him and did get tagged. But a
I
lot of...
think. No, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead, Kev.
I was just going to say, I think if Kai can do this fight this time, I think Idol is still ahead, but I feel like the gap is going to be within a minute.
I mean, I think that Idol was probably ahead anyway. I think the routing is because yeah, if Kai would be on his way out of Lower Norfair, he still has to go all the way up Red Tower and come in the front way to wreck ship.
Yeah, I think R jump, if Idol can hit that R jump right away, because Idol still has Spring Ball to get.
Oh, right. That was just Dragon exit still.
Kai's got to be a little quicker rolling under the tail and to get that Ridley manip. Just, well, he's rolling under the table, just has to unmorph, jump, turn faster.
Yeah, he has
Come
to
on,
either
Kai.
do either faster or slower.
Come on, you can do this. Well, that was a neat use of Spring Ball right there to save that. Good stuff.
All right, Ridley's dead now.
Clean fight. Yeah, just morph and pray. No, Kai. Okay. You can
Very nice.
actually get above Ridley. Up, we're going to see Idol do the power bomb to make the Evir pop back up. You can only do that once. If you lay another power bomb, the Evir will die. Really well done by Idol as well. Good job. But one power bomb will get the Evir to start bobbing up and down.
Yep. One thing I learned the other night, you have to lay the power bomb high enough, otherwise it will double hit the Evir and the Evir will still die.
That's true. This is kind of crazy. Like, if Kai has a really good Lower Norfair escape and Idol has a little bit of difficulty on this R jump, I don't know. It is kind of close because Idol still has to do a suitless Meridia exit. Kai just needs to get to Red Tower.
Idol needs to go through the Sand Hall and then Thread the Needle is the only room with, or I guess there's like the Sand Pit next to like Plasma Spark Room, but Idol has very little actual suitless movement left.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. She's going to go Idol. He's going to go through Forgotten Highway. Kai really can't afford to be this cavalier with their health. Please don't break spin on any more of these Lower Norfair enemies.
Yeah, I hope that
I know Idol's ahead, but I just don't feel like it's that much. I know that was a little scary.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna see.
Imagine being the person who found this category. Idol and I were, and Exact were part creators of this category, actually.
Yeah, because we weren't too chicken.
Exactly. Inside humor. Oh gosh, Kai, please don't. You're stressing me out, dude.
Very nice. There we go.
Wow, first try.
First try every time with the R jump.
What a gamer.
And so, Yeah, that second one, you don't have to R jump again. You can just do you do like the same, like crouch, clip into the floor, crouch, angle held, jump, but you just do a down grab and you'll get the ledge and then you can morph and roll out. All right.
I mean,
Idle.
I can't help but feeling this is still a race. I don't know.
Let me see. Yeah, I don't think Idle's lead is insurmountable. Let me
I mean, this is pretty crazy. It's actually crazy how close this is with how many deaths there have been.
Yeah. Is this like...
And the differences in routing, like this is actually, I feel like this is actually pretty close.
Is this a better boss order?
I mean, if you die a lot, maybe.
I wanna see the math on this one.
I know, like I actually
in particular.
Like this is nuts. Like I actually think Kai is ahead. Kai's definitely ahead. By quite a bit, actually. No?
I don't know about quite a bit. Potentially, I think you're right. I think he is ahead because Idle does need to get plasma. Huh, interesting.
Who died more?
Yeah, how many deaths did Idle
who had the most? I think they died like the same number of times, but just different penalties for their deaths.
Yeah, what deaths did Idle have? Idle died in Lava Dive once. He got it the second try, right?
Yeah, I did. Did Idle? Kai had a Ridley death. Kai had a Lava Dive death. No, Kai made lava first try.
Yeah, Idle died in Lava Dive. Kai died in Ridley. Idles.
Please don't get hit by a crab. Just survive. Dude, don't get this missile.
Don't get Mo missiles. Don't get Mo
missiles. Oh boy, okay.
No Mo missiles. All right, let's go.
This is crazy how close. Like Kai, I think has quite a significant lead right now. Actually,
he's several rooms ahead.
Yeah, because Idle has to go all the way through Forgotten Highway and all the way through Spiky Room of Death. So look at that. Like,
where else did Idle die?
I feel like it was really. Was it early on? Amphitheater. Broke spin in Amphitheater.
Okay, and had to redo GGG and Screw Attack and Pillars and Burst Room. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time lost then. But Kai's Ridley death was pretty costly.
Yeah, I mean I think actually think because it was only a 20-shot Ridley fight, 18 shots and 3 supers, I think Kai's was definitely a less brutal death because the Ridley fight was just way faster than all the Lower North Fair pre-Ridley stuff Idle had to redo.
Mm-hmm.
Just like RBO, if you die before the GGG, if you die after GGG but you don't make it to Ridley save, it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
it's huge.
And Idle didn't have space jump. Kai had space jump, which made his Lower North Fair much faster and much easier.
Yep.
Especially worst room in the game. Oh, Idle falling down there. Not too big of a deal. You can get out.
It's a bit of time, but yeah, he's careful, please, Idle. Don't make a liar out of me.
And here's those right super missiles that Kai has to get right here. By the way, the Fantoon fight was so good and so fast, we didn't even really see it.
All right. So yeah, it is too bad that Idle can't grab the wreck ship energy tank, but no Varia tweaks in vanilla Super Metroid.
I know. You will have to get it afterwards. And by the way, Spiky Room of Death is still Spiky Room of Death in this category.
Yeah, you're doing this on 2 tanks less than late Croc Hundo, which is already scary. 3+1 is already scary at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, but I guess you have
Reckless
space jump and
abandon.
screw attack. But you still do have to be careful not to break spin, not to like the Kazans won't kill you unless you're under
Well,
an
you
energy
get double
tank.
hit
But
for sure. If you're in between the Kazans, you'll get double hit and you'll be. That's a one hit KO, but that's the only scenario of one hit KO.
yep. All right, so here is our second E-tank of the run.
So, and because we're doing Gauntlet on the way back, neither runner's going to have to worry about running into the E-tank at the in the Terminator E-tank at the end of the run.
Yep, that is a nice little safety perk of getting Gauntlet late. But yeah, you do lose the safety for the Ridley fight. Ridley and oh, did Kai die in Richie?
I don't remember.
And right, Idol also broke spin in Amphitheater.
Either way, this has been a very, very like hard fought for. Been a very hard fought for any percent run right now. Guy getting a little hectic addict trolled by the stupid key hunters, but you know, I still you know Kai is ahead, but we have a 15 and 10 Turian, which is not easy. To refresh my memory for this category last night, I think I had to refresh Metroid Room 4 like 7 or 8 times before I got enough supers.
Yeah, you
So,
need bare minimum. You need 7, and that's slow as F.
yeah.
7 requires opening all of the doors and refilling.
I
All
think
right.
one of the agreements was that if a runner was to pick up an extra missile pack by mistake, every time they went over 15, they would have to stop their game and get rid of the extra missiles so that they wouldn't be able to cheat Turian.
All right, Idol collecting the E-tank here, and yeah, Kai definitely with a lead here. Let's see. So I guess we can look at G4. That probably makes the most sense because we still have Gauntlet, which can still be annoying. Is it if you have space jump and screw attack, is it optimal to do it that way rather than sparking? Or are
Yes.
we still going to see a spark? Okay.
Because with the spark, you have to get up there, you have to do the door wrap shot, and by the time you do all that, I think it's just faster to go. But but again, you're talking about like what's optimal and what can you do well. Like honestly, I would probably still do the wraparound shot and do that because I think I would do that faster just because I'm unaware of like how. Oh wait, Kai, don't. Oh no. Okay, you missed it. Good job. The final boss, that stupid missile right there. I have lost GT Max runs to that missile. I have lost these runs. See, look at it. See, Kai. Yeah, I think what he's doing is much faster.
Yeah, I imagine it must be. So I guess he's probably gonna run on this little patch here. Oh no, he's just gonna go.
Yeah, I think that's faster than setting up the wraparound, and Kai did that very well.
Yep. I think
Not having to worry about acid too much here, or lava, or whatever you want to call it. Not having to worry about it too much because we're here with all these E-tanks. Perfectly in logic. And we don't have to worry about missing these missiles because we wanna. Nice quick drops there from Kyzentun.
Good quick dropping. All right. So Kai is going to be getting to G4 first here. So it will come down to can Idol make up enough time in Turian?
I think Idol's route was better, but I think just the unfortunate episode of just Idol taking the wrong death. Like if if you say that death was like a Ridley death versus that, I think this would be like synced up.
Hmm.
But hey, you
Yeah.
could say that about all the other deaths too. Kai's got like a solid minute lead here. I think we will see a pre-mother brain save. I don't see why we would not.
I would be
Um,
shocked.
Now, Idol, I believe, does baby skip. I don't know if Kai does. I don't think Kai usually goes
At
for baby skip.
last I knew, no, Kai does baby skip skip. So that could be consequential for sure.
And it was with me versus Scotty. Scotty's speed runs took me out with a miss baby skip in North Korea. Idol
Um,
being very careful not to pick up that missile even at the expense of speed.
Diligent. All
I
right, so it
love
was.
that they both adhered to the spirit of the category and stuck with the rules.
Yeah, very cool. All right, Kai taking these Metroids one at a time with missiles. Aside from that one. All right, Idol gonna go zoop, zoop, zoop through the gauntlet here. Yeah, so you do want to save because you have literally zero leeway with 1510. You cannot miss. Oh, that's not ideal. All right, Kai.
Group them, and go.
Are we gonna super on 9?
I'm not. Well, yeah, I think I am.
Okay. That's
No, you
that's
know what? I probably will
fair.
go missiles.
That's a fair choice now. No, 15-9 you super every time.
Yeah.
Never get punished by that.
This game has, in fact, never punished me at all.
All right, so yeah, Kai is gonna do the baby skip skip here. Not sure exactly what this grapple is doing.
I think it's memes.
Oh, just like a meme. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right, I missed
I mean,
Idol's G4 time, but it looked like he's about close to he's in the vicinity of 2 minutes behind. I had 107.51 for Kai when like the room fully loaded. 107.51 versus okay, yeah, so a little over 2 minutes.
so Kai could probably get away. Oh, actually, really smart with this lead missiling the door first because you can get more missiles here, and that gives you a super of leeway on Mother Brain.
Mm-hmm.
So really
True.
smart from Kai right there. I like that play, given the lead. Even still, Kai can afford at least one reset, possibly two.
So, question
And
in
I mean
chat.
on just the 1510.
Yeah, question in chat. It's because, yeah, the 4 items behind bosses, which for this purpose are Varia, Wreck Ship, Right Supers, Space Jump, which is the Chozo statue, and Ridley E-Tank, because those are also considered majors in the Chozo randomizer. So it's like basically any percent all majors required like tanks and ammo and no gravity suit. All majors but gravity.
And by the way, look at that down back skip, and what a nice showcasing of this category. Like, obviously the runners had troubles, but I feel like this was really equally matched. I mean, if you watch their movements and their strats, watch that turret, Kai. If you watch their
Ooh.
movement and strats, I feel like these runners are very equally matched, and Kai is going to get a shot at Mother Brain 2.
Okay, and this is a 20 shot fight, but you don't have a ton of leeway because Mother Brain's onion rings and bombs deal 40 damage per hit. So Kai has the reserve tank, but doesn't want to use it if possible. All right, so idle boomer skip still.
Can relate.
The future is now, old man.
Get off my lawn. Whoa! Kai, just finish this fight, please. You're making me nervous. All right. Oof.
All right, we're good. Right. So, Kai getting hit with that rainbow beam, just shy of an hour 13.
Probably still gonna beat my PB. I think my PB is like a 119. I had the first run of this category and did the world record defense like 3 times, and then I was out of the running because good runners started playing it.
My time is over 2 hours, so sure.
I mean, that was like 2 years ago for me, or whenever we invented this redonkulous category. I like Idle's play to just go for the skip and just say, heck it, I can't win anyways. But please, turrets, be kind. I think it's time I update this PB.
Yeah, like I said, I did.
Finally made it through. Good. Come on, Idle. GG's. What a phenomenal showcase of this route, phenomenal showcase of this category. Beautiful, just beautiful stuff. I think this was an exciting match, and I'm really glad that they chose us to do the commentary for this.
Yeah, it's like, it is very cool. It's frustrating to run. It's not something that I would ever want to run like long term or commit to a grind on. Oh, Kai, stop showing the ugly pixel. Stop it. Stop it. Why?
This game is perfect.
It's the best video game in the history of video games. Has nothing wrong with it. How dare you make such insinuations?
So I am 100% certain that Kai is going to save the animals.
Yeah, he has enough of a lead that he absolutely can.
And that's not BM. Kai is a known animal saver, even in his PB runs. So no BM there. Just Kai would have done it even if it was neck and neck.
Yeah, so if a race is close, I think he will skip it.
I think I won a race against Kai one time. Just to say Maybe it was just the PB I'm thinking of.
I mean, I respect the animal save, even if I vehemently disagree with it.
I only date men who save the animals. Is that what the lady says?
All right.
Dude, I'm doing Kai's route. This beat my time by like 3 minutes, and Kai died like 3 times. But I'm not doing R mode. What am I talking about?
Yeah. So finishing in first place with a race time GG time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 57 seconds is Kyzentun. Winning our any percent all Chozo rewards race here. Just the 2 runners decided to have a little fun with the fact that any percent means you can collect any of the percents and do the bosses in any order as long as you follow the other rules of any percent. And they have decided to do this Chozo category, show off a bunch of weird tech for everybody, and really put on a great show.
Yeah, I hope this was a nice treat for you all. And to make things even more exciting, I have heard that for race number 2, which is Idle's pick, Idle is going to just spin the wheel on the remaining categories, and whatever the wheel comes up with, we will run. So our options, we could see GT Max, we could see RBO, we could see Low Ice, we could see Hundo. But what we will not be seeing would be GT Classic and North Korea percent, because those were the vetoes from earlier today before this race.
All right. So I personally am really hoping for low percent ice here. You all
And
know
I'm
me.
hoping for RBO. Y'all know me.
And I think either of us would be fine with either. Am I right, Kev?
100%.
So we'll see. Hopefully it's nothing
Hopefully
nothing
it's not
boring.
Hundo, you know.
Um,
Although there hasn't been a
maybe
lot of Hundo run, I wouldn't be too sad. I would rather have uh, well, I could see 98% suitless, but that wouldn't be 100%, and there'd be very big penalties. But I would like to see. Yeah, let's hope for RBO. What do we got? Let's see. GG's to Idol. Very beautiful finish. What a heckin' good thing this was.
All right, yes. And again, that's Idle finishing in second place with a actually I don't know because I closed the race room.
1:18:55. So I think it was pretty much the same time. I saw in the chat before I exited out of it that Kai said it was almost exactly 2 minutes.
Okay.
So down with the sickness. What a absolutely fabulous first race. I'm chilling here in the inertia, waiting to see what pick we have for the next race. We'll see if we get a chance to tell you what that is before we take a small break. And oh my God, oh, exact. Do you want
this
to
is
know?
exciting.
Do you
Oh,
know?
I see it too, Kev. I see it.
Dreams can come true, ladies and gentlemen. Dreams can come true. Do we want to tell the? Do we want to tell
No,
the
no, no, no,
gang?
no. No, no, no. We
Oh,
will see.
look on the
We will
screen.
see here on the screen.
Let's go.
Idle is going to spin the wheel on stream.
Oh,
And we have reverse boss order will be Idle's pick.
I'm not gonna lie. Like Kai definitely has the advantage with reverse boss order, but if you know anything about reverse boss order, and I know anything about reverse boss order, like it don't even matter how good you are. It just doesn't. You know, the game is going to decide who wins this, and it's going to be the one who dies the least, because there will be deaths. Ridley first, yeah, RBO, absolutely sick. So I need a small break. I don't know about you, Exact.
Yeah, I think let's take a small break. Let our viewers take a small break. Be sure to come back. We have another very exciting category that Kev and I both find very interesting and like very much, and we'll have very much fun talking about. But yeah, so please stay tuned, and we will see you all shortly.